What's the verdict? Does this relationship sound worth saving to you? It's dump him or date him with the Y94 Morning Playhouse.
Probably would have been easier because you could do half pineapple, half none.
Or you
something
get
like
your
that.
own small personal.
Unfortunately, you can't half get married, and that's the problem here with Rachel. Can you set this up there, Rach?
Well, we've been dating for about 3 years now, and, I thought we were on a path to marriage, but just a few months ago, his mom and dad got divorced, and it seemed to hit him pretty hard, and now he basically says that if they can't make it, nobody can, and really he says he doesn't want to ever get married anymore. So
where he's at right now in dealing with this is he really doesn't have any faith in marriage whatsoever because his parents are getting divorced. That's where he's at?
Essentially, yeah. He says that, he's fine with us being together, but that I shouldn't expect a ring because, his faith in the institution of marriage is gone. And his parents were together for 20 years, and if they can do that and get divorced, he doesn't really see the point. And I don't know. I feel like he's just damaged goods now and ruined for life, and I really want to be married, so I don't know if that's fair to me to stick around either,
Well, and I think we have enough to have a vote for it here. I don't like that you called him damaged goods. I'm not
Same.
liking that. Otherwise, though, I kind of wonder if maybe he's just reeling. I mean, yes, he's an adult, but that's still going to kind of shake you if you thought your parents were, forever, and then you find out they're not.
Yeah.
I think maybe he's just kind of wrestling with that. You should probably just be there for the guys. I think my vote. Date him.
That's what I think. Date him. The divorce is so fresh. Give him a few months. Let him see how this divorce plays out for his parents. Are they going to become happier people? And then he'll kind of have that step back where he's like, this is what was best for them. But that doesn't mean that's what my relationship is going to be. Give it time. However, and I don't know what that timeline is, he's still salty and completely against marriage, then yeah, you might have to look at this relationship and decide, is marriage so important to you that you would have to dump him?
Would you walk away from somebody when they're wrestling with this? She's put 3 years in, always thought they were forever, going to get married someday. A lot of people kind of optimistic that there's still hope here for these two. Huh?
And they're feeling bad for him. Someone said, hope he can get some real therapy. There's probably so much more going on in his head. Someone said she needs to give him time to process this. And I really don't like the fact that she called him damaged goods. If she can't accept the fact that he needs time to get over this, then she should let him go so that he could be happy. But honestly, my husband stated he didn't believe in marriage when we first got together, and we're married now. But it took us 6 years to get there. Someone said, it sounds like he's just reacting to the trauma of his parents' divorce. He needs therapy, not a breakup. As his girlfriend, you should be the one helping him through it.
Yeah, I absolutely think that if you put 3 years in with somebody, this is so fresh. He's just dealing with that. I mean, that's going to shake you that your parents are getting divorced regardless how old you are. I also think at 3 years, you probably know his parents pretty all right, right? I almost wonder if before he walked away, if he was actually it doesn't seem like it's getting better. If you're like, hey, listen, the lady I wanted to be my mother-in-law, our relationship's going to end because he says he never wants to marry now because of your guys' relationship. I feel
you
like
want her to talk to the mom?
I feel like last-ditch effort, mom would shake some sense into him.
I wouldn't do it yet. Give him time to process, but this is kind of what stinks, and I know I do it too. Sometimes we take situations that don't have to do with us, and we make them about ourselves because how it affects us.
Who does this?
I know I do it. I am self-aware.
What would be like an instance of this?
I can't think of any right now at the top of my head, but where it's like this one. So her partner's going through this divorce and she sees how it's negatively affecting him, which now is affecting her because he doesn't want this divorce. And so now, or he doesn't want marriage. So now you're just focusing on your problem of him not wanting marriage. Let's put that aside for a second and let's focus on what your boyfriend is going through. And then you can kind of get to that issue later. But first, focus on the issue that has caused everything.
It is a rarity that we do dump them or date them, and I think literally nobody said dump. So if that tells you anything, more so what we're getting is ideas for you to how to help them through the whole thing.
Oh my God, yeah. Everyone is saying that you just need to be there for him. He's not anti-marriage. I think it's just because of what happened to his parents. Everyone is saying give him time to talk.
Well, and keep in mind, he's not anti-you in any way whatsoever.
Yes.
He's just scared of that whole situation now because he's like, oh my gosh, my parents, after 20 whatever years, if it doesn't work for them, how's it ever going to work for anyone?
Especially, too, if they've kind of like put on the face for him where he thought everything was great, which I've always thought like kids could kind of pick up and read that. So it does surprise me. But he probably did think like they had the greatest love story ever. This is Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce.
Meanwhile, the whole time they were like, when he's finally out and has found his way, this is
feel
donezo.
bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's a possibility.
That's what I'm thinking.